Heya. Welcome to the channel. I'm Wooly, and this is Book Fair, the Attack Pier. We kick off episode 8 with yet another tree run. This time around, we've achieved 94 farming, bringing us closer to that mastery cape. It'll go perfectly with the cabbage halo. I might have to do some of the final stretch at Tithe Farm to speed things up. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all for sharing your opinion. It helped a lot to shape the future of this account. Here are the current stats. Right now we're at 40 combat. But we have an inventory of Dagonoth bones, and we're ready to make some changes. The levels are flying in, and we've also reached 975 total level. And just a couple of minutes later, 40 prayer has been obtained, unlocking 2 of the 3 protection prayers. We ventured out into the sands once again. Only this time, we brought our new prayers. And noodled on both special attacks. We got an unlucky spawn, but managed to pull it around the scarab. Not even close. The frantic running you see here is a mix of panic, as well as trying to move the spawns to the tunnel. Now we can flinch in and out of its melee range. Even with overheads and anti-poisons, the poison from the scarab will still reapply and damage you. We finally landed a special attack just in time to finish it off. With the final boss defeated, Osmond finally showed up. Thanks, bud. Karis acquired. There are definitely easier ways to do this quest. The following screenshot is from one of the clan members, who found a spot that can't be reached by the scarab's poison. With under 2 minutes to spare, we returned to the priest at the same time as another gamer. Contact complete. This also brings us to 46 thieving. We then moved on to some of the prayer quests, starting with Restless Ghost. We also took down a false deity with our trusty godsword. Next, we defeated a beast and rescued a priest. We were then tasked with hunting an odd list of monsters for an elderly gentleman. Instead of waiting for each cooking animation, we made use of the world changer. The process is immediately completed when moving to a new world. That's the last of them. Quest completed. Time to mix things up. We made our way deep into the wilderness in search of a more tolerable experience rate. This is my first time using this course, but it is far more relaxed than the Falador or Varrock courses. We still fail from time to time. But, as per tradition, I'll skip past the dry hours of agility for you. Here we are at the first agility milestone of the episode. 60 agility. We took a break to slay our botanical rival. This time, for a new collection log. It's not quite the pet, but we'll take it. And that makes our second green log on the boss list. After a few more hours of agility, we finally reach level 62. This is the final requirement for Beneath Cursed Sands. This quest is also required for access to Tombs of Amasket. Before diving into the Master Quest, though, we picked up the last of our prayer levels with 43 prayer. This also brings us up to 1000 total level. We made a quick stop at Moss Giants and earned another collection log with the Mossy Key. And just a few minutes later, we picked up a second with the Ancient Shard. A couple more of those, and we'll unlock the Arclight for future Skotizo attempts. With all of the distractions out of the way, our focus turned to the shadow in the distance. Unsure if the partisan can even be obtained, we'll set out to try. We met with an ally in a hidden camp. After some quick reconnaissance, we set things into motion. Oh hi. We received a rare dose of assistance from a quest ally. But in the end, we were forced to retreat. Time for a slightly different strategy. On the following attempt, we brought our whip for faster attacks and to apply poison. In hindsight, using a super poison weapon, such as the Abyssal Dagger, would have sped this up. Once he was poisoned, we ran away and let the poison do its thing. Finally, after 5 minutes of running away, we landed the final special attack. Right. We regrouped at our camp before setting out to restore an old kiln. After crafting an emblem, we were able to gain access to the dungeon. We were greeted by 2 less than friendly mages. But thanks to our new overheads, we were able to win the fight without much trouble. However, the floor that awaited below us would soon turn out to be a much more punishing foe. Mostly thanks to our nimble ankles, we made it into the next room. We put some stickers on some pots, and that was enough to grant us an audience with the friendly ghost. So far, flying blind in this quest hasn't really been an issue. But that was about to change. Meet the champion. I mean, look at that stance. Completely unprepared, we quickly left to resupply. With a full bag, and yet still not feeling prepared, we jumped back in. For some reason here, my response was to protect from melee. That was clearly incorrect. This time, with the correct prayer, we began the next attempt. Things seemed to be going much better. He summoned some dark fire. And then a black hole. I wasn't able to break it in time, and took a fair bit of damage as a result. After spawning another flame, and now a swarm, the champ hit me with a finisher. We re-geared and tried again. This did not go well. On the following attempt, we came with about 5 necklaces too many. Needing a break, we went for another tree run, this time bringing us up to 95 farming. We're on the final stretch. Not ready to revisit the champ, we farmed a few more moss giants. I just missed the record button, but we reached 76 attack. We'll need a new strategy before going back to the desert. We joined a member of the clan and went on to test our effectiveness against Arachnis. Things looked hopeful. But after it healed to full, we decided to instead try our hand at King Black Dragon. With just the two of us, it was proving to be fairly difficult. Looking to escape the inevitable, I pulled that lever. But it couldn't save me. So we stocked up and went back to get the loot to try again. This time, we had more hands helping, and managed our 5th kill on the account. But we were missing something. You can see in my attempts here that I did not yet know that the halo was lost in deep wilderness. And when I pulled the lever, I was returned to the deep wild for my last breath. Just like that, the cabbage we worked so hard for was lost. So we returned to Purgatory once again. Thanks for watching. Make sure to click the bell to be notified when I post new content. I'll also leave the Discord down below if you wanted to join our growing community. Stay safe out there. Stay you.